Hello everyone, welcome back to the Lord of the Rings Online, the SLOTRO 2 edition. This is Nomadan here. Say hello to everyone. Nomadan. Good boy. When last we left off, we had been over there in the Chetwood running a number of quests here for the Combe village and for the people of the loggers and all. And we've got a few that we need to turn back in here. We had talked to Ted about his father. Excuse me, about his father. The hanging tree had been cut down. That's where we left off. We've got a couple. We need to take the fishing bow back to Gale. But first, we're going to see if we can finish off this introduction to woodworking before we totally forget it. So we need to go back to the crafting hall, which is right up here on top of the hill. And let's see if we can't finish it off and finish off our introduction to crafting. So we will step right on in here. We should have the materials in our backpack, in our inventory, to see if we can finish off the crafting to woodworking. And we just need to find a, let's see, is it going to be a workbench? I believe it will be a workbench. Let's click on it and see what we have here. Oh wow, obsolete item conversion. I need to go through that sometime because I have still got a lot of those that need to be, I won't say a lot, but quite a few of those that need to be looked at and probably just shown and stored away for posterity's sake, to say, yes, this is what we used to have to get. What are we going to look at here? I'm thinking we're going to make a rowan bow. Why don't we do that? Let's make the apprentice level rowan bow, which will actually be better than Thistlewood's bow, isn't it? It will indeed. So that's what we're going to make. Let's go ahead and craft it. And this is crafted using the box of crafting supplies that we were given by the trainer. You have made a rowan weapon. Now we need to take that back to the novice woodworker, who's right here, Toby. We'll talk to Toby right quick. Turn that one in.
Good day.
Let me see what you have done. He examines the weapon closely. Strong and smooth to the touch, no indication of any splinters. This is fine work. I think this is a very good effort and proves you are prepared to continue your work towards becoming a master woodworker.
Good, so now we've completed the introduction as well. A new title has been bestowed on you. You're known as Nomadan, Apprentice of Blades. Completed the vocation Armsman Tier 1. Now we've got quite a few things over here. Apprentice of Blades, the new title awarded. Your talents as an armsman earned you a fitting title. How nice. We have completed a deed. Which one did we complete? Armsman Tier 1, which was initial training as a weaponsmith, as a prospector, and a woodworker. Must complete all of them. Alrighty. Apprentice of Blades. Very good. We've got all that. Deed bestowed. This came from last time. Focused and ready. We were given being able to gain focus in the midst of chaos is a true art that few can master. So we have to use the skill focus 500 times. Alright, we can do that as well. We got 5 Lotro points for, I'm assuming, finishing up one of those deeds. And we got some new mail as well. Oh, we also got a new one. That was also another title, which was, what was it? Let's get back to our titles. I know there's a hot bar, but I'm not sure which one it is. Character title. Which one was it? Heritage. There was one for, there we go, undefeated. We got that when we hit 10th level without being defeated in combat when we leveled up last time. Because I knew there was another title up there. And when we did that, we got the message, Erkenbrand's Erkenbrand's messenger. My master Erkenbrand sent me forth from his fortress of the Hornburg in Helm's Deep to bring word to adventurers of the epic battles that will soon be joined in Rohan. If you would like to learn how to fight in such large-scale engagements, come and see me at the Boar Fountain in the town of Bree. I think there might have been a... Delete the selected mail? Yes. I'm thinking there might have been a letter or something. Is that like Erkenbrand's letter? Outfitting yourselves and others. A letter from Combe. Armsman's Guide. I was thinking there might be a letter, but that's fine. We know we need to go and talk to the people at the Boar Fountain if we want to go on. And at 10th level, I think we're a little bit young to be going and taking care of the epic battles. Okay, I don't see any more rings, so we don't need to talk to the... Don't guess we need to talk to the... I hope your crafting successes bring prosperity to the region. Don't need to talk to him. What about the mistress of apprentices? You have a ring.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Practice makes perfect. It appears you've learned much about being an armsman. I am pleased. Now allow me to give you a little something for your efforts. Give me a moment and then speak to you again. Speak to me again. Okay.
What can I do for you?
I have been told that you performed admirably, and for that I wanted to see if you were well rewarded. Here, take this. It will allow you to craft any apprentice-level recipe that you wish. Okay, reward for the quest. Item we found the SLOTRO store. Alternative standard ingredients. Craft any recipes of the correct proficiency without the need for additional ingredients. These can only be purchased in the SLOTRO store. Yes, indeed. 3 apprentice ingredient packs. Cannot be used with any bulk or expertise recipes. Automatically bind to your account and are worth 1 copper. There you go. So we have finished up that one. No real need to come into the apprentice crafting place here in Combe anymore. Which is good because we probably won't be spending a lot more time here, I would imagine. As we go along that... We will be going, any crafting we do will be in much higher level areas than this. Let us first, what do we got? Let's go talk to Gale Catchpole. Return her father's fishing pole to her. She is down in the city square next to the fountain. Hope she doesn't think she's going to catch any fish in that fountain. This is not EverQuest or Minecraft. Don't think you can catch fish in a well here. Let's talk to Miss Gale. You found it. Oh dear, thank you, thank you. I've been thinking that the pole should be given to the waters of my dad's favorite fishing hole, the pond near the Hunter's Lodge in Archet. I think he'd like that. Thank you again. Okay. Let's see. I want to take a look at the... that's not it. What do we got? Mourning the Dead. That's the one. So I don't know if I ever looked at the actual favorite fishing rod. Nope, it's just favorite fishing rod.
Greetings.
What do we want? Catchpole's gloves. Ooh, those are some nice gloves. Leather gauntlets. Those are some nice leather gauntlets. 115 armor. We'll go with the 145 ones. Finish now. So we've completed that. Let's swap them out. Been trying to remember to swap things out as I get them. Nice. And these can go down here in the sell back category now. Well, the Harbinger's cloak. I'm going to hang on to that. But I put in the novice mark. That gives us the +5 run speed. That will hold us until we get to level 15. So that I will quit forgetting to change my cloaks out. Let's look at this in ragged leather trousers. And we've got the wolf pelt leggings. So we will bring that down to sell. And is that the bow? The Rowan bow. Created by Nomadan. Which is better than... Thistle wool, so we'll trade that out. Yes, I want to bind it to me. It's nice to be able to actually have an item that we can use that is better than the stuff we've been given so far. Stuff we used to do in crafting back then. It was a long time there when Glenorin, my dwarf, before they brought the blasted mithril armor in, or Matham armor, there was a time when he was decked out entirely in crafted stuff he had made for himself. Now, reconnecting ties, talk to Maida Woodwright. Where are you at, Maida? You are back in Combe, told that her son Cowell. There you are, Maida. She was the one where her son had ran off with the bad folks.
Can't you leave me to my misery?
What? Covell has joined those villains in truth. I refuse to believe it. He's a good boy, even if he has a temper. He's a Woodwright, through and through, and he would never do such a thing. You shouldn't say such horrible things, and to an old woman. Ah, what am I saying? I knew the boy had landed himself in a spot of trouble. Thank ye at least for finding him.
Let's get some healing potions. I was reorganizing my skills down here at the request of a viewer, because they were just so tired of looking at everything being jumbled around, and I agree with you. It was getting a little bit hazardous down there. Part of it was as I was on the blue tree instead of the red tree. When I put the red tree back up here, they were almost back in order again. And they were the skills I was used to seeing. I don't know how I ended up on the blue tree there, but now that I'm back on the red tree, I know where to find everything and pretty much what everything does down there. So we needed to get a few healing potions to put on, and that will take care of that. Now, let's run up here to the prologue. Go up and talk to Constable Underhill. He had sent us, I believe, to find a letter here. And let's see what we had. Brigand Agent's letter. The tyranny of inaction needs silence you no longer. Cast aside the things that make you. Bring 3 white shirts, 2 pair pants, blue, and 200 copper burial money to Ellie Cutleaf in Combe. Ooh. And let's take a look, since this is one of the actual epic ones. Let's take a look at what the history was here. Thank you for your aid, Nomadan. My kindred and I were driven from the bounds of the Shire by the Nazgul of Mordor. They pursued us eastward and slew many of us. It was my goal to join Amdir, but I've heard rumor of his fate in Archet. They say he was stabbed with a Morgul knife and led off by some evil men, the ones who lent the Blackwolds aid. There are few left now with power over such wounds, and those that I know of dwell some distance from here. We must find Amdir, and quickly, if we are going to save him. He is likely being held by the Blackwolds somewhere in the Chetwood. We must find a way to enter their lair and free him, but we must first find them. Oh, this is not Constable Underhill. This was the ranger that's in the Combe and Wattle here, isn't it? I do believe so. We must find a way to enter their lair and free him. Sorry, I had a little hobbit breakfast stuck in my throat there. It was making my voice sound funny. But first we must find him. Speak with Constable Underhill. He may be a help. You can usually find him outside, near the Combe and Wattle. Once you've learned of the Blackwolds' lair and believe you can gain entry, return to me. Hurry, before it's too late. So, there we go. And does that actually give us... Nope, does not list the letter here. The letter's just listed there. So let's bring it back to Constable Underhill.
How do you do?
Hello, what's this? Ellie Cutleaf? Well, I should have guessed. She's smart and disreputable by all accounts, and she's just the sort who might lead us to the Blackwold agent. She won't lead you to this Amdir fellow, I don't think, but it's a start. We must gain access to their leader somehow. He'll have the answers we seek. Shiny copper earring, which gives us more fate, and a bright copper earring, which gives us might. Well, let's go with the fate.
Might I have a word with you?
Prologue, Cutleaf's good intentions. Now, here's an idea. Ellie is looking for new blood, so why not help her out? You could mask yourself as a ruffian and offer to join the Blackwolds. Gain her confidence, and we might find out where the Blackwold leaders are hiding. Of course it would be dangerous. Do you think you're up to the task? Ellie's house is in the northwest corner of town by the pond. There are some large cages nearby. She breeds dogs, I think. Go and speak with her, and remember, you're a brigand. Indeed we are. So we will go and check out this Ellie Cutleaf. Now, do we have any other quests at the moment? We've got the Lodger's Ledger. We need to talk to Mason at the Combe. And that is to find the one with the hanging tree. All right, we'll go do that first. Let's go talk to the guy with the hanging tree. Might know which one it was at the request of Ted right over here. And then we'll go talk to Ellie. And I think talking to Ellie will be in the next one. As we've said before, I like trying to get that's the whole point of these SLOTROs here, is to try to get all the quests done in an area, quests and deeds and slayers and everything else done in an area before we go along with the epic line, which moves us on out of it. Get the whole flavor for the thing. Because if we were just following along with the epic line, like we tend to do with, not 100%, but at least 95% with Gnarlo, you know, how many times as he was moving down the western side of the Misty Mountains through all the areas of the Dunlendings who we have, go and help these people with their needs, and then when you think you've helped them enough, move on along. How many times did we just move on along? Yeah, exactly. Same kind of thing. Boy, everybody's kind of sun damaged in this area. We just saw the lady back there, Miss Woodwright, who looked a bit old for her age, and now we got Mason here as well. Let us go ahead and talk to him.
How can I be of service?
The hanging tree? Oh, I remember seeing a few, hangings in my day. I, do believe I wrote the site of the hanging tree down in my ledger. I wrote down all the things I want to remember so I can look it up in, well, bless me. I think I dropped my ledger in the woods not far from here. Yes, I remember. We were surprised by some of those Blackwolds, and I dropped my ledger on the road. I'd wager a captain of those brigands picked it up. There are quite a few campfires to the north and east along the forested road. You might find my ledger on one of them Blackwolds. Bring it back here, and I'll look up that thing you wanted to know about. A tree, was it? Oh, Lord. All right. Just what we needed. Maybe you aren't looking older than your age, because you seem to have the senility that goes along with it, too. All right, that is where we are going to end it this time around. Next time, we will go and see if we can find the ledger. We will also use our abilities and see if we can get that lockbox that we're waiting for as well. And then we will head on back and talk to Ellie. So, thank y'all for coming along. Hope you've enjoyed it. Nomadan thanks you as well. And we will see y'all next time. So, excuse me. It is early in the morning. I'm going to see about getting this one finished up, put up, and then maybe take a nap. We will see y'all then, and bye-bye.